Hi, kids. Okay, let's talk about The Sweet Smell of Success, 1957 film directed by Alexander McKendrick, starring Burt Lancaster, Tony Curtis, and Susan Hayward. This film is based on a novel by Ernest Lehman. Screenplay is credited to Clifford Odets and Ernest Lehman. Alexander McKendrick also did some work uncredited on it. So Lehman I have talked about before in my video for North by Northwest. Screenplay for that. Tried to engineer the perfect Hitchcock film. Um, Other credits include Sabrina and The Sound of Music. I think in my video for North by Northwest, I mentioned other uh, screenplay credits as well. Odette was a playwright and a screenwriter, apparently. He was someone who was called to testify before the House of Un-American Activities. Comes up a lot in the 50s in these film noir series. So he testified. He was a member of the Communist Party. He went up. He did name names. He was good friends with Elia Kazan. So Elia Kazan did this thing where they named each other. So that's cute, right? So he was not blacklisted, but it did affect his career and his personal life. Obviously, some people were not very happy with people who admit that they were communists. That's why there was this whole scare. So even though he wasn't blacklisted, um, there were still some people very unhappy with that commie bastard. Their words, probably, not mine. I don't care. Lehman initially was going to direct the film himself, but then the studio had second thoughts and thought, no, I don't know. First time director, maybe not. So he offered Alexander McKendrick the chance to direct the film, and then Clifford Odets was hired to go over the screenplay, polish it up a little bit. They're thinking, it won't take too long, just go through it, fix it up. But Odets took 3 months to polish the screenplay, so much so that filming started without a finished screenplay. Odets was on set, on location, working on it. So, yeah. Uh, and see this all the time now. You'll see stories about film starting production with an unfinished screenplay and how that's a bad thing, and it doesn't really matter, right? Long that just means they're working to get it right. Maybe it'll be a bad film, maybe it'll be a good film. I think that when it's written, doesn't really make a difference. Sweet Smell of Success, regarded as one of the greatest films of all time, so clearly that was to its benefit. And yeah, there's some lines in this film of the dialogue, almost every single line. It's engineered, just like North by Northwest, only for the dramatic tension verbally between our characters. The film, though, was at the time box office failure. Not quite what fans of Burt Lancaster was expecting. Very much not what fans of Tony Curtis and his image. He was trying to go against his image, prove that he could act. Not what they were expecting either. But here we are now, looking back on it. We can say, yeah, it's good. Hindsight. Anyways, thank you for watching this. If you did, like, subscribe.